Hello and welcome to a new video here on my channel at commaikEnglish. Today I begin the third part of my project, building a small animal aviary. A bird aviary. I built the house in the first part and the timber frame in the second. Today the gates are being installed, along with the sluice doors and many other small tasks. I'll take you along with me again. Have fun, stay tuned, it's about to start. I already built the timber frame a week ago and painted twice over the past week. Ideally, the paint should be applied before the installation of the made of wood. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible in my case, so I had to do some things differently. I have to painstakingly repaint everything. Here on the side, I'll be showing the two of them today. Install the lock doors. The doors themselves don't exist yet. I'll build them myself. And then install a door here and a door there. At the same time, I will begin to install the mesh, the aviary wire, in these outdoor areas. Because the animals, they're supposed to stay in the cage, in the aviary, and not escape. The choice of aviary wire is relatively manageable. I opted for a model with a mesh width of the spacing between these grids is 12.7 meter or 1.27 centimeter. The whole thing is square. Assembled in lengths of 1,4 mm or 1.2 mm. The whole thing fits perfectly into my timber frame. Because I set the distances between the two spans or beams to 1 mm each. I bought some staples to fasten the grid into the wood. The grid and the staples are both galvanized, so I don't have to worry about rust. I'm having problems. I'll first try to pry the grid open so that I can you can align it and then hammer in these staples. For the door, here's what I come up with. I'll simply build the door from the leftover pieces of wood. I bought various angle brackets for this purpose to get the pieces of wood to fit together, and then it's attached to the hinge. This is fixed to the wall, this is fixed to the door. And then I have this piece that gets hooked in and goes over the thread here. It's screwed in. This one's on the door, this one's on the wall, and then I can open the door. 3 of each is more than enough for this small lightweight door, otherwise as usual. The tool I need today, I'll start by installing another polycarbonate sheet up here to attach it, because my child has expressed the wish to extend the roof forward by 1 width. These multi-wall sheets have a depth, or rather a width, of 70 centimeters, so I'll end up with a total of 1.4 meters. The area that remains open here for the grass and so on should still be sufficient. Well, if I had known that beforehand, I might have planned it differently, but in this case, I just have to improvise. After a good 3 days, I attached the gauze, this grid, to the framework. This gauze was nailed in with staples. In the meantime, I decided to use smaller nails because the original size was simply too much. That didn't really work. lock area is also almost finished, at least the inner door. This way, the cage can be entered safely. The door will automatically fall back. I haven't closed this area yet because the soil is to be brought in here later. As you can see, I have also laid out the floor with the remaining grid. This grid has been pulled around the edge here, folded upwards and nailed to the beam from the inside. The animals have already been released. The guinea pigs are scurrying around somewhere down here. Let's take a look at the ceiling. At the transitions, I've attached some leftover wooden strips that I had from a previous project. In my opinion, this just made it look a little bit nicer overall. I'm now going to bring in the soil, which will level the ground from the edge down to the border. Then the lawn will be sown here so it can start to grow. A watering spot will be set up, and then comes the interior work. A good 2 months have passed since I sowed the lawn, and as you can see, very little is happening here. The little bit of green that does sprout is eaten up by the animals in no time. For example, by this one here. Otherwise, I have to say, I'm quite disappointed with this special mixture, with this small animal mixture, and have now reseeded with my premium lawn. At least it's growing. The animals like it just as much. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. As you can see, the birds have already moved in and are feeling comfortable. We have built various perches with the large rope, which runs through the entire aviary, as well as various sticks that are attached with wire mesh. Accordingly, in addition to the budgies, we also have him here. Say hello. The interior of the animal house is also set up for winter. We have a separate place for the birds here, and some happy news at this point. The offspring are already on their way over here. After just under a month, one of the birds has already laid its first egg. A lot of life has also moved in downstairs. As you can see, besides the rabbits, the 2 guinea pigs are still scurrying around down here somewhere. This whole area down here isn't finished yet. There's still more to be done, but I'll show you that in another video when I'm finished down here. So thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or ideas, tips, write them in the comments below the video. I'd appreciate a like if you enjoyed my video, and that's all for now. See you next time. Bye.